call me fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. It's okay though, she know way home. Better feel life on the day.
Weird finagling around that fence and the blue and the fire and this and that. It was incredibly chaotic endgame. I think honestly any of them could have won that, but this is a circle and a half.
Yowza. Okay. All right. Well, wild card, looting up at Tory. Gas cans just off to the south. The United's just off to the west from there of repositioning, getting everybody out of there and getting back into hard cover. But doesn't matter. Latin Dominus was going to crash right down on top of the Sparking. Gets knocked very, very low. Not enough to finish him off, but maybe the grenade will do it. Danny and the rest of this crew pushing forward. Dignitas a little bit split off here. They're going to have to be careful about how they want to fight this. Alley RV gets taken down by a Honey Badger.
On the wall, is trying to give some support. A grenade goes out, doesn't find anything. First aid kit, but Danny is trying to contest. He's expecting it. Here's the footsteps, goes for the pre-fire, but forced to fall away. Spots the foot, but again, can't commit to the fight, and he's going to get taken out by Danny. Sparking does get the trade onto Fisher. And his forward aggressive position by the young Brazilian is still putting a lot of pressure onto Latin Dominus. Just Danny and Pippa remaining.
2v2, but Space Station hears this going on. They see the kill feed popping off, and wouldn't you know it, Uncivil going to be the first one there, and he's going to land the nice grenade onto Pippa. That's going to be Latin Dominus down to just Danny. Danny will use the smoke wall to push forward, see if he can maybe take the fight to Poonage inside of his own compound. Sparking, meanwhile, just holding the line. The rest of SSG, they know that they have both teams very, very weak here, but they would love to get another confirmed knock, and no, Pippa gonna go down, and that's gonna be the sign for SSG to push.
That is, Danny was at least able to get one before Sparking takes him out, but this pressure from SSG is not allowing Sparking to get the revives. I don't know if there's gonna be any time, even if he is able to somehow 1v4 SSG. Grenades coming all through, utility from every direction.
Sparking doing some big damage here, sharp shot. Gets knocked low. Roth will get the heal off Civ. Meanwhile, they know exactly where he is. They're going to keep laying down the fire onto him. But Sparking not going down without a fight. Finds Keenan, but does go down eventually. Too sharp shot. Dignitas will get the res back, or SSG rather will get the res back, get up to 4 strong, and they have control over the eastern side.
And immediately Roth is pulling away because they're worried naturally of any other team trying to get involved in this action. Fortunately, it's not coming their way. Instead, we're going to be looking down towards the south side where we see TSM, we see Oath, we see TGLTN, the previous top 3 teams of the North American region. Things
still keeping 4 up, but what do you have to play in the center of that circle? It is nothing but hills and rocks. But there's enough of a defilade here. Maybe that E United could play this, call it home.
If Veritas don't deal too much damage, but over here it's going to be Akreche trying to avoid the damage from Wildcard, but it's amazing grenade action. It is just one remaining, and they're not going to stand for long. Zray did get finished off. Wildcard still have 3 to push on in, and on the west, 3 are getting pushed by SONIQS. It's just up to Feiska. Does he go for the revive? Does he go for the heal? Will SONIQS allow them to even make a decision? Incendiary Molotov comes through, as well as a flash, and they want to finish this threat out. That's going to be it for 303.
Really clean stuff from SONIQS. They keep all 4 up. They have the southwestern side of the circle to themselves. United, meanwhile, still alive. They're checking with TSM, trying to wrap their way around on the southeastern side, but it is tough sledding. Adam has been spotted out and taken down. Hikerman and Oldless, though, have good cover to work with, and they are just raining fire down on the TSM boys. 3 kills in the bag, but can they get any further? Alo and Penta taking that blue damage. Alo trying to take shots and save his teammate from being just shot at indiscriminately. It looks like Penta has gotten up close enough. We'll finish the kill onto Adam, but it still does not have any line onto gas cans, and that's going to be it for TSM as Vinny, and actually, no, it's going to be Hikerman that does the damage there.
The Vault got punished, but that shack wasn't even inside the circle, so it was going to be only a matter of time, I think, for TSM. The next circle is going to shift towards the west, and no one, maybe Dodge, you can consider in this circle.
SONIQS is absolutely happy here.
Yeah.
They're not forced to stay into a compound. They have a whole cliffside here, mountainside to work with, multiple elevations, lots of rocks, lots of valleys, and they can kind of figure out where everybody is from this spot. This could be setting up for another SONIQS win, though. It is still a long way yet to go. 24 alive, 8 teams remaining. As Enrage will try to straight up fight Gas Cans. It's just going to be Balkan. He finds the first knock. Can he finish off Oldless as well?
I also want to look to finish off the kill of Hwinn and secure that. More utility comes out. He knows that it's behind the tree, and that's going to be it. Oldless goes down. Hwinn finished off. Balkan 1v2 onto Gas Cans.
Very, very nicely played by Balkan. He's still got a long way to go, though. The circle right on the edge of where Dodge is. No vehicles in sight here for Enrage as we check in with Trogloditas, who hop into their own vehicle. Will try to reposition slightly off of this. SONIQS taking a few shots over that way. Veritas also here, the vehicles on the move. Wildcard now down to just T-Sock, and 22 don't want to waste any more time. They want to get rid of him. They're trying to crash onto it, but T-Sock not going down without a fight. There we go. Vinny will be the one that does the honors, and 22 have earned their way into the circle.
Inspired by Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 22 are coming over and rolling over Wildcard. Dated reference, I know.
Yes, a little bit. Balkan does find a vehicle for himself in Enrage, and actually manages to get right on the edge there. So kudos to him. We'll see how long 22 allows him to live there. Can't imagine it's going to be much longer, but look at this. Balkan actually has a grenade, and that's going to be a good grenade.
It rolled just a bit too far. It looked good from our angle, but he's going to find the angle onto Biznaga either way. Hazelton is there to answer back, but Balkan was still going for the play, and for that you have to give respect. We're looking at 5 teams, 1 more to go down before our final 4 podium finish. They got that car for it. They got that combination smoking car for it.
And here we go, the push coming through. Rajiwal will get taken out. Vinny as well as Necro going to do the honors. Biznaga will finish off Vinny. Execs will finish off Araji. Dodge also tried to make the send as well. Lampalot and Finna get in. Vegas goes down. Hello Senpai in a little bit of a trouble here as SONIQS just farming right now on top of them. You can see Hallow just barely surviving. What a grenade! 22 Esports gets taken down by Trogloditas.
Dodge have also gotten further across the road than I ever would have expected. Lampalot did actually get taken down, but Finna is already there, and Hallow Senpai might be able to make the cross as well. But Trogloditas removing 22 in such a fashion. They are still relatively healthy, but we still need to, after all of that, keep our eyes on SONIQS. 4 up in the circle. And if it goes anywhere in their direction, they could easily be taken over this entire game. Even if it shifts away from them, we've seen these boys take over this similar sorts of games.
Somehow, Hello Senpai has been able to make it across the road and find himself a rock to use for cover. Trogloditas, Execs will find the angle on him, take a few shots, do some damage, but won't get the knock. And now Veritas, Trog has to be careful here. Veritas, I don't know if they know exactly where their position is. Veritas has been very, very quiet recently, and Ethan gonna open up, and there you go. He's gonna find Execs right off the bat, immediate knock and flush.
Trying to go for more. Jazza has an answer. This could still be a nice little sneaky play, but it's going to be utility that forces Trogloditas to make that approach. Ethan goes down, but it wasn't an instant confirm. They were looking for the second, but now the SONIQS play comes in, forces them back. It allows Jazza to live even just for a few more moments.
Yeah, but the damage might be done there. Ethan getting that knock and instant flush has put Trog behind the 8-ball here. They do have a pretty good position. SONIQS continue to wrap around. They're going to find Jazza, and goes down. Tiggleton getting it close there, buddy. Somehow, though, still Dodge with 3 up. I cannot believe that they've been allowed to make their way across the road here from this compound. And keeping this many up, SONIQS just must not have had those lines of sight that they could use.
Kill demo on the approach, on the flank, waiting for an opportunity to peek up and spray down. I think if Tiggleton was able to get knocked by Jazza, there would have been a better opportunity, but he's still going to try and go for it because you have to go for the win in this moment. He has his teammate putting down Sentry. He's going to go for the shots. Hwinn drops, falls away, doesn't overcommit, but Shrimzy and M1ME immediately looking towards his position.
Gotta expect the retaliation grenades. Gildemo gonna do that. Necro will pop up from a different angle, try to find him, but Finna will do the job onto him. Gildemo spotted out. Hwinn tries to go, thinks about going for the flush, does not Dodge still have a bunch of utility, and they are just raining it down on SONIQS right now, but none of it really finding a connection just yet.
Ooh, Hwinn still hasn't been revived. Here comes the approach from Dodge. He'll demo out in the open. It's going to be Dodge that finishes them all out. But can they stop the revive? It's not going to happen, but they have the pressure. They have the surround. Hwinn needs to heal up. But Finna is trying to work this flank as best as he can. SONIQS are buried in a hole, and Dodge are going to keep them there.
This is very scary stuff here for SONIQS.
Is that a gas can?
But Dodge has to be careful. They can't just turn it into a series of 1v2 or 1v1s. Spime tries to push up. Halo Senpai on top of it. He's going to find one. He's going to find two. Hwinn finally trades it back. Now he's going to find it as well. Hwinn. Is this going to be another time for Hwinn to clutch out a victory for SONIQS? Finna the last one up. He's got some utility left, but Hwinn and Tickleton on the hunt.
I was really hoping that gas can could have been a bigger moment, but yes, Hwinn there, making sure that he keeps his team into this, and they know that Finna is on the flank, but in a 1 versus 2, one nasty spray is all that they need. He finishes off Shrimzy, so that down player cannot go on the scout. Unfortunately, that still gives his position away, and the second his head peeks up, he is taken out. It's going to be SONIQS, not content in being in second place. They get their second win of the first weekend.
Well, how's that for a response? They spend one game in second, and then they immediately come back in a crazy far, far north circle here in our final game on Miramar, and they absolutely play it to perfection there. And once again, man, Hwinn, it was looking scary there for a second.
Yeah.
Dodge between Halo Senpai and Lampalot actually gets some big damage done, but Hwinn clutching it out once again, just as he did in SONIQS' first win against Sacreche. So huge plays from that man.